Yeah, beating young Morikawa these days, but I'm certainly excited to see how this rivalry fares today. Could roll into the rough on this one. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
The wind is at their back on this one.
That'll flick a few of the leaves going through there. Oh, he's hit a tree there. Oh, this is not a good outcome. Buried in the deep stuff. Going with the 9-iron, I think.
Yeah, this is lovely.
Not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole. Putting for birdie here.
This one's looking good.
Well, that's delightful. A birdie to get the round underway.
I can't ever recall him making a birdie and feeling bad about it. So yes, birdie on the first, great job.
Water is a feature here at the Copperhead course of Innisbrook Resort, Rich, and it comes into play at the second.
Downhill tee shot. You want to keep your tee shot out to the right as best you can to take out the trees that hug the left-hand side. Green sits well above the player's second shot. They won't see how close they hit it from the fairway.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
This is down breeze, so it's going to be tough to stop it on this green.
Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance.
Made birdie on the last, looking for a second in a row here.
Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
A wonderful putt. You can claim it. Back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Currently a couple under for the round. Rich, it's a challenge, to say the very least, the third hole.
Yes, most players aren't going to take out driver as they just want to lay it back of the water that creeps out on the right-hand side. From there, it shortens up the second shot, believe it or not, to a green that pitches from right to left fairly severely. Your misses can't be out to the right with your second shot. That is a no-no.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron.
All right, we're going with an extra club here.
And not a bad approach. He'll be putting.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
What an excellent time to make a big putt like that. And you bet their rival knows just what happened. Moments like that deserve another viewing. Let's take a look at the replay.
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. The fourth hole, the first of the par threes on the property, and you've got to be dialed in on your number.
This is a challenging par 3, no doubt about it, Luke. This green pitches from right to left and from front to back, making it almost impossible to get it super close unless you have a perfect number into this par 3.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. It's heading to the bunker for sure. That's a tad wayward. Not quite finding the surface.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
Okay, step 1 complete. Out of the bunker. Now let's go make a putt.
Yep, tracking well.
Oh, and gets the putt to drop. What a great display of resilience on this hole.
And that is a nice up and down out of the greenside bunker for the par.
Now over to Colin Morikawa.
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
Well, that'll play, and that will move him up the leaderboard as well. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage, stretching out over 600 yards.
It is. Luke, I rarely say that par 5s on the PGA Tour are challenging, but this is definitely one of them. It's an uphill tee shot and a second shot that is downhill, moving from right to left, that's completely blind for these players. There is a tree about 100 yards out, which is going to be something they aim at when they lay up. Third shot, though, is very basic, down the hill to a fairly flat green surrounded by some bunkers. More than likely, most players are going to have to lay it up on this par 5.
Oh, 13-footer coming up here. Make this, it'll add up.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
It's tracking. You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today. And top spot on the leaderboard to boot. Now leading by 1 shot. The tee shot also critical here at the par 4 6th at 455 yards.
This is probably the hardest fairway to hit on the PGA Tour, Luke. This fairway cambers from right to left at a pretty good clip, and unless you work your tee shot from left to right, a high soft shot, you're not going to find the fairway. This is almost impossible. The second shot will be from an awkward stance where the ball is above you or below you to a green that's perched a little bit above the players. Thankfully, though, it's a very flat green.
What's in front of them, Henny?
This is downhill. Can't be too bold.
If it's up, it could be in. Just building upon his advantage. He keeps making the important plays. And that will take him to 5 under. Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Standing on the 7th tee, players get to breathe a sigh of relief having the 6th behind them.
You know, Luke, this is sneaky hard, to be fair. You don't need driver, and so you might get lulled to sleep a little bit by taking 3-wood out just for position. Any misses to the right or the left, and you'll be blocked out by some pretty gnarly trees. The green tilts from right to left ever so slightly, and watch out for those deep bunkers fronting this green. They'll grab your golf ball in a hurry.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Attaboy, good shot. Scorecard filled with 3s never hurts. Good putt to make this. And he holds it. What a putt. And that will move him to 6 under par. Now over to Colin Morikawa.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh, I thought that one was going in. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. Well, if you haven't felt snake bitten already, the 8th at 230 yards, Rich, will certainly get you.
Everybody loves a 230-yard par 3, don't we, Luke? They're just wonderful, wonderful designs, and I'm laughing because this is nearly impossible. This green is just a sliver up there. A high shot moving a little bit from left to right is an absolute must on this par 3.
Yeah, this is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close. Oh, this looks pure. You know what? You can hit me a 300-yard drive, but I prefer to sink one of those every time. What a monster. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. And it's time to recap that play.
I need to see this again because I still can't believe they hold that.
Currently in first position. Ball striking continues to be the order of the day as the players arrive on the 9th tee, a par 4.
Yes, just thread those bunkers off the tee shot somehow with the driver. Second shot is going to be straight back up the hill. And once again, with the pin position over on the right-hand side, players will be unable to see where their golf ball pitches. 4.
This is looking pretty good in the air. And that was a bit of a misfire.
Now they wanted to hit the fade, and unfortunately, they didn't.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. Wow. Wow. That's right out of the Gary Player highlight reel. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Oh, I like the look of that shot there, Beamer.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Lovely position for our leader here, Rich. Out in front, but a few holes to go.
Well, after 9, so far so good. It's great to see these two players stepping up, getting the best out of the games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
That should find the cut stuff. Sitting at 7 under par for the day. Outright first here. Opting for the 9-iron. This one's going right at the pin here. Oh, that's a great approach shot.
Gotta like their chances from there.
Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. Very few parts of the golf course make you feel comfortable, but chance of birdie at 11.
Finally, we have a birdie hole. Just avoid that bunker down the left-hand side. Find the right-hand side of the fairway. You can go ahead and chase one up there. Even if you can't get it on the green in 2, that front bunker is not a bad leave. But beware, there are some trees over on the right-hand side that could block you out.
taking aim from around 240 yards out here.
Wind coming right at him.
That looked a little wayward. Well struck. Sitting at -8 in their round. Currently in the lead. Just didn't drop. Good putters will make these. Right on 5 feet. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Colin Morikawa setting up his shot. Big time play, that one, at the right time too.
And look out, guys. This rivalry looks like it's going to get pretty interesting today as he's making up some ground on his playing partner.
Our current leader is up by 3 shots. Well, a birdie's also in your heart, standing on the 12th tee. A short par 4, Rich. Decisions to be made?
Just a long iron or a hybrid for this tee shot here, Luke. Second shot, you're coming in with some kind of short iron to a green that's protected by a deep bunker in the front.
Oh, that one's bouncing around in the branches. Far from ideal. That's going to find the water, sadly. Henny, how's that ball lying?
This is like a bad lie with a bit of grilled bad lie on top, sprinkled with dashings of bad lie.
That's out to the right for sure.
That lie was just nasty. That's the best they could do from there.
Well, they've found the bunker, but a chance to maybe save from there. And back to the play, shall we? Playing their 4th shot. Now a 3-shot lead over the field. Didn't that look good for a long time? Putting for bogey. Well, they say a bogey pleases someone. The rest of the field buoyed now after that drop shot by our leader. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Lucky 13 for some. This par 3 plays 200 yards.
Luke, I've never seen a green in golf repel more golf balls than the 13th here at Innisbrook. It's like it's made out of Gore-Tex. Golf balls just don't stay on it. It is really one of the hardest shots at this Innisbrook golf course.
Needs this one to kick right. 19 feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
That was a gallant attempt. Well, that's a bit disappointing. A par putt awaits. Now 2 shots up after that one. The second of the back 9 par 5s, Rich.
Only the biggest hitters in the game can reach this one in 2, so any tee shot just out to the right is ideal. That way it leaves an easier shot out to the left for your layup. The 3rd shot will be going downhill to a green that tilts from back to front, guarded by a deep bunker over on the left-hand side. If you find the fairway with your 2nd shot, you've got a really good chance to hit your 3rd in there close.
getting ready to play their third. He's got a two-stroke buffer. Now over to Colin Morikawa.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Let's take a look at Colin Morikawa. Oh, Rich, how good is that? That's incredible.
Needed it. Needed that in a big way, chipping in for the par.
Just a short putt remaining here. Sitting at -8 for the day. The long par 3 continues to be a feature here at the Copperhead course, and 15's no different.
It is. Thankfully, though, this is the flattest green, or one of the flattest greens on the golf course here. It's basically just a long iron down the hill to this flat green, but don't miss it left. That is no good.
Going with the 5-iron here. This one looks to be heading towards the green. Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there.
Looking for back-to-back birdies here, Luke.
Second shot here on the 15th. Yes, they've made it. That's a good way to move into the top 10. Let's catch up with the current proceedings. This putt is about 17 feet long.
This for back-to-back birdies.
It was on a good line. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And the putt drops now at 8 under, heading down the stretch.
One ahead with 4 to go. Can they settle their nerves?
Well, as you enter the dreaded snake pit here at Innisbrook's Copperhead course, Rich, you know where you stand on the 16th tee.
This tee shot forces your hand. You must take it down the right-hand side in order to have a good look at this green for your second shot. Any misses out to the left, you're going to find the trees in all sorts of trouble.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron.
Got great connection here. Yeah, this is looking good. They have absolutely flushed that one. Colin Morikawa, he was meant to be the original and best approach player, but I think we have a new sheriff in town.
He sits in first position.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
The Copperhead's penultimate hole is a good par 3 playing up the hill.
It's a tough tee shot. Plays longer than what's on the yardage. Any pin that's in the front part of the green is a difficult one to find as the green is so narrow.
Opting for the 5-wood. Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
That's outstanding. Mark that down on the highlight reel. And back to the course with the live action. This would be a great up and down. Oh, that's frustrating. Big putt for par coming up. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. We've made our way to the final tee here of Innisbrook's Copperhead course, and Rich, no real reprieve.
Not at all. Tee shots have to favor the right-hand side, staying short of those bunkers down the right. The bunkers on the left will see a lot of action, and good luck getting it on the green from there. This green is probably one of the nastiest on the golf course, as it's got a severe tilt from back to front and left to right as well. This is truly one of the best par 4 finishing holes on the PGA Tour.
Opting for the 5-iron.
Yep, solid connection. This is looking good.
A chance to chip in for all the chocolates. Just hammered that through the line. And if this chip drops, he'll win the event. And there's your Valspar Championship champion, Rich. What a week.
Absolutely. Great playing all week long. Must say it was a hard-fought but well-earned victory.
And Henny, it goes without saying that this player dominated their rival today.
Yes, Luke, we doubted them, but they got the job done and they took down their hero. The rivalry is theirs and theirs alone, and they can boast about this on social media for, well, weeks now.
Well, that was a thrilling day, and on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join us.
Hello there, and welcome to you. Ever so glad you chose to fire up PGA Tour 2K23. I'm looking forward to this round of the golf. Let me tell you, let's start by piping this up the middle, and then we'll see what happens from there. 12 under par after that hole. Careful out there. We got a tailwind blowing. And teeing this one up on the 4th. Oh, yeah, that was fantastic. There it is. Now that was a golf shot. Oh, you like that one, don't you? Wonderful, wonderful shot. All right, 10th hole now coming at you. Amazing. Well done. That is fine work. Nicely done. And tapping that one in. Oh, yep. I'll take it. I'll take it. All right. Best of luck here on number 17. And with that, we've brought this round to an end. And that's going to do it for me. My job's done. Hopefully, we'll see you again around here real soon, though.